guys, in today's video I'm going to be trying out the Iconic London Cream Contour Kit and their Illuminator drops for the very first time. So if you're a part of the Instagram beauty community, I'm sure you've seen these products all throughout your feed as much as I have. Not to mention two of my gal pals, Casey Rain and Erin Scott, use these products all the time and rave about them. So I'm super keen to give them a go and see how I like them myself. Now I did not purchase these products, I was very kindly sent these. However, this video is not sponsored, I was just gifted these products in PR. But without further ado, I'm just going to jump straight in to actually giving them a go and sharing my thoughts and opinions on them. So if you're interested, just simply keep on watching. So the Cream Contour Kit comes packaged really well. They've even got like a little safety seal protector over the actual palette, I'm guessing, so it doesn't scratch and stuff like that, which is really nice. I appreciate that. So it's called the Multi-Use Contouring Set and it has 6 times 2 gram cream contour colors. And it's made in England, so it has a really nice glossy packaging. Ooh, and it's got a mirror as well. So you've got the little clear cover which actually has it's got instructions of what each is for. So the top one is smooth and brighten, correct and perfect, highlight and lift, tighten and tone, shape and shade, sculpt and define. So based off these colors, I feel like they are ideal for more medium skin tone. I think they'd be too dark for light complexions, and I'm not sure how they would go on super deep skin tones. So if you've tried this, let me know your skin tone in the comments section and how you like the colors. So they only have the one palette. They don't have sort of like light, medium, medium light, medium dark. So it would be so cool if they definitely branched out and did that in some point in time. I think that would be amazing. But the palette feels really high quality. Oh, I just nearly dropped it. Don't do that. The palette feels really high quality. The mirror is bomb AF in that. See if you can see in the camera. Oh, you can see all my mess. But the mirror is amazing quality and the palette feels very expensive. And it's a glossy palette, so if it gets dirty, you're going to be able to wipe it off really easily. It definitely picks up on my fingerprints on it, but I mean, the fact that it's cleanable, I appreciate. So when I go on the Iconic London website, this palette retails for 62 Australian dollars. So it's definitely not cheap. It has a higher end price tag, but based off the feeling of the product, it also feels high end. Like it's not something you would get in the drugstore, if you guys get what I mean. So free international shipping on orders over 120 euro. I think that's what that little sign means. I'm so sorry if that's wrong. I think that means euro. And free standard UK shipping on orders over 80 euro. So let me just find out how much 120 is in Australian dollars. So 120 euro is 178 Australian dollars. Is that right? So you've got to spend a fair bit to get free shipping. The actual Illuminator drops retail for 56 Australian dollars and they have 13.5 mils or 0.45 fluid ounces. So, and as you can see, it's like a little, oh, if I can open it, it's like a little drippy thingy. Ooh, super fun. Now I got this in the shade in the color Shine. So they've got 3 shades in the Illuminators. They've got Glow, which is like, it looks like a deeper sort of bronzy shade. They've got Original and they've got Shine. So I'm assuming Original is the first color they came out with and Shine, the one I have here, was a later edition. But I'm really excited to give these a go. I've never tried like a liquid illuminator, but I'm excited to give this one a try. So I have no makeup on at the moment, so I'm obviously going to go ahead and pop my base on. I have already primed using my 2 favorites. I put the Benefit Professional on my forehead and the Too Faced Hangover RX primer on the rest of my face. And I'm going to go in and use my Tarte Clay Stick Foundation because it is my favorite ever. So I've got the shade Medium Sand. So I'm going to go ahead and pop this all over my face. I like a good full coverage foundation. What I might do quickly is I'm just going to take my Tarte Shape Tape and just spot conceal this little bit of redness here on my cheek before I put the foundation over the top. And I'm just taking my beauty blender and blending that out. Now taking my Tarte foundation, I'm just going to pop it all over my face. So I think I will use a combination of these 2 shades all around my face, and then I think I'm going to use this shade for my contour. So just taking a Sigma F75 concealer brush. So I'll start off with a bit of that middle yellow shade. Oh, it's very creamy when I like dip my brush into it, like it's, oh, I'm already making a mess of this palette. It's very creamy though, is the point I was trying to make. And now I've got stuff everywhere and I haven't even started yet. I hate having messy makeup. Okay, so taking some of that yellow shade. And then on the same brush, I'm taking some of this shade. So on the Sigma Angled Cream Contour F61 brush, I'm going to be taking this shade to contour my face. I'm using this brush because I don't want to put too much on my face. So taking my Beauty Blender, I'm just going to start blending it all out. Blends out so easily, the concealer shades do. I really like those colours. For me personally though, it's not quite enough coverage for my under eye circles. It is looking a little bit cokey too. I definitely don't mind the concealer shade. It's just not quite enough coverage for me personally. I have very dark under eye circles. So I am going to take some of the Shape Tape under my eye and just get a little bit more full coverage. That's definitely better. That gives me that little bit of coverage that I need. Now I like my cream contour a bit darker than what that's blended out. I did use very minimal product though, so I obviously went in with probably too much of a light hand and I probably need to use a little bit more product, but this time I'm going to use my Extreme Structure F04 contour brush by Sigma. I use this when I use my Chanel bronzer and I just like dab it in and then blend on my face. So I'm going to try using the same method. No, I don't love that method. I think it's too creamy to use like that. I might actually go in with a little bit of this middle shade as well, which is a touch warmer, and just play with it, I guess. Oh, that's nice. I like those two colours mixed together. So I think that has given me a really nice bit of colour. It's super buildable, very easy to blend, and I really like how it's looking. Now for me personally, I do always set any cream product on my face with a powder. So I am going to set this with my Hoola Light by Benefit, and I'm just going to take, I want to use my Sigma Small Contour F05 brush, and I'm just going to go in and set my contour, and I always use my powder contour to my powder bronzer to like build up the depth a little bit more as well. And the bronzer is going over top really nicely. It's got no problems with like grabbing onto the product in patches or anything. Some cream contours, when you try and set them with like a powder bronzer, they can like grab onto the powder bronzer in little chunks and it can look really, really patchy and nasty, but that looks flawless. Ooh, I think I really like this. I'm going to have to play with it a little bit more because like whenever I first use a new cream contouring product, it kind of makes me a little bit, but this is really easy to use and I really like the colours, and I just want to play with the highlighting shades a little bit more as well. Oh, I maybe should have used the highlighter before I went and put bronzer on. Hopefully that goes over. Powder's okay. Oh, I guess we'll see. And now sort of like my face is like warming up the products. It's not looking as cakey either. So I am just going to quickly set my under eyes using the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in the shade Light on my Sigma Tapered Highlighter F35 brush. Just trying to stay away where I'm going to be putting that highlighter and just concentrating it on my inner corners where I'm setting. Because if I don't set my concealer, it'll crease. I feel like I'm doing this in the wrong order. Like I feel like I've stuffed up and maybe I should have applied the actual Illuminator drops earlier, but I'm just going to keep going. I'm just going to use my limited edition MAC and Mariah Carey blush in the shade Sweet Sweet Fantasy. It's just like a matte peachy shade, and the blush is blending into those contouring products really nicely. Obviously don't have any other eye makeup on, but I want to just kind of get these highlighting drops on my face and see how I go because I'm a little bit scared. I think I've done it wrong because usually they say you shouldn't put cream products over powder, but I don't know if like highlighters are the exception. So I'm not even like going to squirt any out of the applicator. I'm just going to like dab on what's on the end of the actual thing. And I'm just going to take my beauty blender. I'm just going to take the end that's not dirty. Just kind of like pat that. Oh no. Oh girl, it dries real quick. Oh no, that was a fail. I failed, it's like a stripe. Okay, no, I think it's okay. That scared me for a second. Okay, so it dries really quickly. I think it's better to use your finger to actually tap it across your cheekbone, probably because the warmth in my hands helped it blend. Just gonna work quick. And now I'm just gonna take the beauty blender. Look, it's a bit of a stripe highlight, but that could just be rookie error because I really don't know how to use cream highlighters very well myself. Now, this particular product you can actually put into, oh, it looks all right. Now that it's blended out, it looks all right. Not the best application method, I don't think, but you can actually use these drops several different ways. You can put them in your moisturizer, you can put them straight on your bare face, you can put them in your primer, you can put them in your foundation. So it's like an elixir, so you can mix it with various different products, or you can use it as a straight up highlight. I actually think that doesn't look bad now that's blended out. Okay, I think I was just having a little mini panic attack. I think it actually looks nice. Yep. Yeah, it looks nice. I think it looks nice on camera. Oh my gosh, I hope it does. But I'm just going to put a tiny bit more on this cheekbone. I maybe would have been better using the original colour because these are super light. So if you're very fair, I think these might actually work for you if you're super fair. Okay, I think it's all right. Oh my gosh, I hope it doesn't look bad on camera. Okay. And after using my beauty blender, it hasn't like made my other products look patchy or anything, I don't think. So I'm going to go do my brows and my eye makeup, and I will come back and let you guys know my final thoughts and my overall opinions on these products. All right guys, I am back and I'm feeling super chiseled, super highlighted. I really love my makeup. I think everything looks beautiful. So I am really, really, really impressed with both of these products. I'm not going to lie, as I was using them, I was having a little mini panic attack because whenever I do first impressions, I kind of get like really nervous and I feel like super jittery and stuff like that because I just want them to work so bad. I think sometimes I overthink things a little bit, but I loved how these products applied. So I definitely would recommend using a concealer brush and also something like the F61 angled contour brush to apply the product. Now I did have to go in on multiple times and work it up, so this does only pick up a little bit of product, but I think I prefer that way of application, and then going in with the beauty blender to blend it. It just blended so seamlessly and there wasn't a single patch or anything like that. And then I also found my powder bronzer, the Benefit Hoola Light, applied so lovely over the top. With the actual highlighting shades, they're not something I would use directly under my eyes where I'm really dark. P.S. I have white hands today instead of orange hands because the tan on my hands I've scrubbed off because it looked terrible, but I still have tan on my neck and chest and stuff, so that's why my hands don't match my face. Once again, life story of my life. And that's another one. I always say sayings around the wrong way. Story of my life, I think, is the correct way of that saying. Oh my gosh. I'm so blonde sometimes it's not even funny. So as I was saying with the highlighting shades, I'm definitely going to stick to using them for highlighting. I believe that is their ultimate purpose. I don't know if they're meant to be able to conceal dark circles and things like that as such. I'm not really 100% sure, but I'm so used to my Tarte Shape Tape, which is super duper full coverage, that really anything else doesn't quite compare. So I think in the future what I would do is just apply this first a little bit under where I'm super dark, and then I would apply my foundation, and then I'd go in with my cream contour kit and use the actual highlighting shades, because the shades in this palette are really great colors, especially for someone of my complexion. So I definitely want to get plenty of use out of them. I love the contour and bronzer shades too. I was worried this was going to be way too warm for me, but it wasn't at all. It just gave my face a really nice warmth to it. It didn't make it look too cool. I don't really think there's much else for me to say about it, to be honest, other than I really like it. I think the proof is in the pudding. I'm hoping on camera my makeup looks as nice as it does in person, because I'm seriously feeling it. I think my cheekbones are super chiseled. I think that highlight looks beautiful on the points of my cheeks. I think it blended out quite well. So I hope you guys enjoyed that first impressions. If you did, please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up and leave me some comments below on what you think of these products. And if you're a new face, welcome to my channel. Definitely subscribe before you leave, and I'll be talking to you all really soon. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.